Hey guys, Snowbeck here. I haven't made a video in a couple weeks because guess what? Look behind me. Why would I want to be working on my car when I can be looking at this? Hanging out in the water, catching a tan, getting sunburned, drinking some beers. Don't say that too loud. There's no beers allowed on Daytona Beach. But anyway, I'll get back in the garage in a couple days and we'll get back working on the car. For now, we're going to enjoy this beach. Check it out. Pretty awesome. All right, so we've got some metal cut in there. Cut this all out. Put some spot welds in here. Then I kind of grind it a little bit smooth just to see how it's level. Just to kind of feel what it's going to feel like. So I'm going to go ahead and do some tack. I'm going to put some beads down across here. Get that welded in. Got some metal welded in the other side. Still not done with it yet, but that's what's going on. So got some metal welded in there, and we'll run some tack beads across there. And got the weld blanket down over the windshield so we don't get the windshield all crapped up from the splatters from the welder. So it's always a good idea to put a weld blanket down if you're doing something that you don't want to get damaged. So get that down. So gonna do some more weld and get that tacked up, and we're gonna put some putty, some glazed putty over it, and start body working it. And that part will be done. And then I'm going to move over here. I'm going to pull these plastic tabs out, put them, weld them together, weld them shut, I guess, and then grind that smooth, and then do that all the way across. I've decided I'm not going to put the target band back on, so we'll peel this tape off, find me a piece of trim, and we'll do that. All right, so everything's welded in place, and this is the first layer of mud. Nice. I put a reasonable layer on there. I spread it on there kind of thick because I'm going to grind it down, grind the shit out of it. So, and then all these tabs are welded in all the way across the back, and I put a layer of mud there. So those are all going to be grinded. It's all going to be smooth, and then when all this is ground down smooth, and then I'll just put a whole layer all the way across, nice and even, smooth, and you'll never even know there was ever any holes there. So let's go. So I did some grinding, or did some sanding, and as you can see, sanded most of that back down nice and smooth. And I mean, it's flat, it's nice. So that's all ground down. You can't feel the edges, which you want, and it goes all the way across real nice. So now is what I'll do is I'll do a skim coat across, and then everything gets sanded by hand. Durablock, I got some sandpaper, it just sticks on there, you know. So it's a lot of work, but back and forth, you know. This direction, that direction, both back and forth, you know. Just keep on sanding. Got to do it all by hand. Well, don't all, I mean, some people do. Some people probably use machines, but, and you can use probably a palm sander or something too for the real heavy stuff, but sand it by hand, that way you can feel it. I like to do it by hand so I can feel it. I know exactly where I need to go. So there's the front. The metal's all in. It's all welded, and you know, we got some putty on there. And like I said, we'll do another coat of putty on here. I'll probably pull this window trim off, but do all this putty across here, and do another coat, sand it by hand, make it real nice. So it's been a pretty busy summer so far. I mean, I know we've been locked down for a while, but had so many other things to do. I've been working on the house. I got in my bedroom, did all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of taken away a little bit of time, but I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this pounded out. I'm gonna pound it out the best I can from the inside. I got a little dolly. It'll go here and thump it out, get it smooth, and then if I need a little putty there, and like, you know, you've got these couple little rust spots here and there. There's a couple down here. Get them all done. This whole car is gonna get sanded down and painted. I just got an email that my front chin spoiler, my 3-piece spoiler for the back is in, my all my weather stripping for the T-tops, weather stripping for the doors, weather stripping, all the weather stripping that goes around here. It's all getting shipped. All my side window louvers, ordered window louvers for the side. So I'm gonna put side window, and then the back ones. I guess my question is, do I paint these in the back window the same color as the car, or do I paint them black? Or do these ones stay black and these ones painted the same color as the car? So I'm not really sure. I've seen them done both ways, so it'd be kind of cool either way. So so now I got a little bit more work. I'm gonna get back to doing this now that I'm back from Florida, and get going on there, get that front going, finish up some of this other stuff, and that's where we're at. So thanks for checking out my video. I appreciate it. As you saw, I was down at the beach for a little while. Had to get away. Tired of all this social distance nonsense and all this being cooped up. So my wife and I split, went down to the beach, had a nice time. So nobody's social distancing down there. Everybody, and there's not a bunch of sick people that I'm aware of. And everybody's having a nice time. If you just respect each other's space, you know you're not supposed to cough on people. You know you're supposed to wash your hands. Everybody knows that. So I don't understand what the problem is. Anyway, so I'm going to get back to working on this car. And like I told you before, I got a few issues on the 77. I'm going to get back to get that finished. And I'm really wanting to get the cam and everything. And I know I keep saying that, but every time I want to go do it, then I got other things to do. Like my wife just had me tear the bedroom apart. So I just put hardwood in the bedroom and had to repaint it and had to put trim and had to do... So all that stuff, it's the joys of being a homeowner. So that all has to get done. I wish I could do that snap your finger trick and it's just done, but that only seems to happen on camera. So maybe I should have filmed myself doing that. So anyway, thanks for checking out my video. I'll talk to you guys later. And hopefully there'll be more progress done on this car. And please make sure you tell all your friends, like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Take it out. Take it easy.